I'm Agnieszka Wlazły, lead audio designer here in Fool's Theory, the creators of a story-driven RPG with morally ambiguous choices, taking place in a culturally diverse world of 20th century Warsaw, the Thaumaturge. And here is our audio deep dive. Our game takes place in a multicultural melting pot that was 20th century Warsaw. Having that in mind, we try to bring that identity forward in our soundtrack, marrying elements from neo-romantic music, Polish folk, klezmer with influences from Balkan, Tatar or Caucasus music. This, together with blues, creates what we think a good metaphor for the identity of our main character, Wiktor Szulski. Warsaw's many districts each have their own distinctive characteristics, and as such, required different musical styles to express them. We focused on neo-romantic and neoclassical music for Śródmieście and Powązki, adding to it hints of alarm and tension, which we feel is in line with local population's frame of mind at that time of history. Districts such as Powiśle or Port Praga, being places of a more questionable reputation, have more overdriven and dissonant tunes sprinkled into their music. Praga and Mirów takes elements from historical Warsaw's ethnic minorities music. That includes bits and pieces from Jewish, Tatar or Balkan music. Main motifs and themes have different variants and arrangements, depending on which scene is currently on the screen and which characters take part in it. A good example of that is the Thaumaturge theme, which different variations can be heard all over the soundtrack. When Wiktor is the main focus of the scene, this theme is played as an electric guitar blues lick.
Focus on your heart first.
My heart reveals the first inscription before me. From now on, we have one heart that beats with one rhythm.
Ariel Rofe's variant is the same melody, just arranged differently, in klezmer style, using improvisations on a habaraba scale.
What are you making such a gavolt for? What do you want?
Your salutor. I don't know him.
He's a debug. He looks around for lost souls who don't know better and go where they shouldn't.
To create Samira's version, we used more percussive instruments as well as whispering female vocal trio to emphasize the identity she had created for herself, the medium.
It won't let me grasp it.
From now on, our mind will keep no secrets from itself. That's easy.
I think I felt your thoughts, but we'll get back to that.
For VJ Emir's version, we wanted to show his Tatar roots, using juice harp and throat singing.
The tea is brewing and it will do us all good. Madame, I presume you're a thaumaturge?
Salam alaikum.
Hopefully.
Our music system focuses on joining together fragments with a more procedural form, such as in casual dialogues or exploration, with parts of a more cinematic linear form, such as in cutscenes.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Did you want a pumpkin carriage and some glass slippers, senora? Smuggling ain't as romantic as that.
Javier, yes? I've outgrown fairy tales. I'm here to make a deal.
changes of music are defined by in-game location, quest progression, or players' choices, and many more. Each transition between two musical pieces follows a specific rules for blending method or responsiveness of the change. In some cases, to achieve a smooth transition, we needed to use specific musical pieces in the form of, let's say, musical joints called transition segments. We used silence as a tool to enhance the most important scenes of the game. We wanted the player to feel the difference between casually exploring Warsaw streets and experiencing emotional beats in the main story.
Back in a moment.
Mr. Rofa, what?
She'll be fine. It's all over. You're both free.
Despite our game having a fantasy setting, we wanted our sound design to be grounded and realistic. Every supernatural element of the game, such as salutors, thaumaturge, dreams, visions, have a more dark, esoteric vibe in their sound design. We wanted to show that thaumaturgy is an art different than magic.
You're blind.
The designs of the salutors are based on creatures from myths and legends from different cultures that were present in 1905 Warsaw. You can see creatures from Slavic, Balkan, Arabic or Kabbalah lore. Creating their sounds, we wanted not only show their physicality and animated movements, but also refer to their origin. For example, some sounds for Veles, a Slavic god of underworld and wealth, are made from conies. When Krampus, a creature that punishes children during Christmas, moves, you can hear bells jingling. The city's sound design is dependent on time of day and story's progression. The same location can sound different depending on various parameters. In a specific time of day, on city streets, you can meet buskers. You can interact with them and listen to some musical pieces that were popular at that time of history in Europe and get another entry in your collectible panel. The player can also find gramophone records, which are scattered in various locations. They can also be collected and played at will from the panel in the inventory. Well, that sums up our audio deep dive. There's more where that came from, but we hope our 10-minute summary provided you with plenty of insight. And if you want to hear more of 20th century Warsaw, make sure to check out the Thaumaturge and its soundtrack on Steam. Thank you.